The Move with Lunga Singama on Heart FM.
All right, it is 27 minutes before we get to 3 o'clock. Told you at the beginning of the show that I'll have a great singer in the studio from Cape Town. She's finally in the building. Maxine Ceasar, a singer-songwriter from South Africa, Cape Town, stepping into a new era of her music career with the release of her latest single called Elixir. Growing up in a prolific musical family, music was inevitably a path for Maxine. Her father, the renowned jazz guitarist Richard Ceasar, exposed her and her brother Vaughn to the music industry from a very young age, shaping her into the artist that she is today. Over the past 8 years, Maxine's versatile vocal ability has taken her across the world, performing in jazz, soul, pop, and R&B. From international cruises to South Africa's most prestigious stages, she has worked alongside top industry names and contributed to award-winning productions as well. Her latest single, Elixir, showcases a nostalgic R&B feel, blending rich melodies and evocative storytelling as well. Produced by Daniel Lordkeyyz Williams, the track features a special collaboration with her father, of course, Richard, whose signature guitar magic adds depth to the song. Lyrically, Elixir explores love as hypnotic potion, capturing the euphoric, all-consuming feeling of infatuation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Maxine Ceasar.
Thank you.
Welcome, Maxine. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Fine. You finally we get to sit in the same studio. Yeah, we finally.
First time.
Yeah, for the first time. Yeah, there's always a first time for everything.
That was a lovely bio.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've learned things about myself
that you didn't know.
That I didn't know.
Didn't know you did that.
I don't know. I did that right.
Like, did I do that? No, you did all of that. You did all of that. Okay. The most important question before we go on: who is the greatest guitarist in the world?
But listen, I know you're expecting to say Richard Ceasar, but we've got Vaughn Ceasar as well, which is my brother. So now I'm like, I can't pick. You can't be
on the fence. You can't be on the fence. Maxine Ceasar. Who is the greatest guitarist?
I'm going to say this. Her name is Ceasar.
Oh!
And good answer.
She's well trained, this one. She's well trained, this one.
She got the PR on. Let's not start that family drama. Okay? Because I'll be here for other reasons next time.
She's well trained, this one. She's like, it's Ceasar. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Yeah. Oh, you mean you don't rate Jonathan Butler?
He's
You don't rate George Benson?
Of course I do.
How dare you?
I know. Look, how are you going to do me like this?
Welcome, Maxine.
I'll choose my blood.
This is what he does. He stirs that pot.
I know.
He stirs that
terrible. Absolutely.
Jonathan
terrible.
is listening right now.
And he's here.
You're never going to get a collaboration ever.
Not a chance.
After that. How dare you?
And we'll take it to Lunga.
You know? How dare you? You know?
No, we love him.
Maxine Ceasar is here. Maxine, you grew up in Cape Town, yeah?
I did.
Yeah, and you grew up in a musical family, of course, your father being Richard. I guess we got to ask you the very obvious question. How does Richard influence you as a musician? And how did it shape you as a musician today?
That's a cool question, because as much as I sometimes try and go, like, we're so different musically.
Yeah.
I would say that growing up, he would be the one calling me into the room, and like he's always watching these DVDs of gospel singers.
Yeah.
And it's always the backing vocalist. He'd be like, Maxine, come hear this girl sing, or like, come hear this lady sing. And they've always got like the maddest voices, and they're not known. And I feel like that was my introduction to R&B and like soul.
Yeah.
And he was the one that bought me my first Brandy album, my first Boys to Men. So it's kind of like feeding me.
So Brandy was your first?
Brandy was my first.
Your first album?
My first album. But I was introduced to Mariah Carey first.
Okay.
Because I was like 3 years old. And I'll never forget that. Like, I just took to it. Couldn't do anything that she was doing, but I loved it. It was just my favorite. And yeah, so he definitely introduced me to R&B, I'd say.
All right.
And although he's jazzy, I took to R&B.
To the R&B.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the blend of music that your father sort of has, your brother has, Vaughn, and then you come with your own, I guess, take on all of that.
Yes.
What would you call, if somebody had to say, what is Maxine Ceasar's brand of R&B? What would you call it?
The brand of R&B.
that you did.
I want to say that it's like old school. It's very, you see, because I grew up on the Mariah Careys, the Christina Aguilera's, the Brandy's. So my music, I think, has touches of that and like pieces of that, but it's still me, which is cool. Because I always say that you can be inspired by so many artists, but what you create never comes out as them. It's like a mix of your own sound. So I feel like we're old school.
It's old school with a touch of
new.
new.
With a touch of new, yeah, because you can't be completely. Yeah.
Do you feel any pressure whatsoever coming from such a musical family, and your dad being Richard Ceasar?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Yeah. We're just all doing our best
Just
in
wrap
these
it up.
streets. Yeah. Just doing our best. Yeah. And they're also super supportive. So it's super chilled.
Super chill.
My dad always says if he had a choice, he'd say no music for the children to like go into.
Yeah.
And then we both were like, well, what else must we do? So we did music.
Do music.
Yes.
Maxine Ceasar, she's here. Listen, for those who don't know her and haven't heard any of her songs, I think we should play one of your songs before we play the brand new one. This is What You Want. You put this out sometime last year, right? Okay, we'll talk about this song. Maxine Ceasar in the building. Okay. Slow down now, relax.
That was a run.
Thank you. It's the only running I do.
Relax now, Maxine. Relax now. She's on par with Tyler, if not better. That comes from Mike. That's high praise coming from Mike there.
Thanks, Mike.
Maxine Ceasar is in the building. This is called What You Want. The inspiration behind that one. Who's the inspiration?
Lyrically or musically?
She's smart, this one, eh? This one. She prepared for Lunga Singama.
Wherever you want to take it. You know, maybe it was a guy walking down the street. I don't know.
You never know. Some bold man. No, guys.
Has he played cricket too?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Like every
Has he
other
tell
kind of
jokes?
guy. Yes. Loves a joke.
Do you think they're funny though?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
You think it's funny?
Yeah, quite.
Okay, you think it's funny. Okay, you think it's funny. All right, so that's the inspiration behind this song.
Yes, you want me to go into detail?
No, you have to go into detail. You have to tell us
so
about
you're
the
saying
music.
lyrically?
Yeah,
lyrically, yeah. So I wrote the song
When you wrote the song, yeah.
2023.
Yeah.
Or 4. But it was like a while ago. And my now husband and I were dating at the time.
Yeah.
And you know, like when you are dating and it's just like, oh, fun, happy. And then you hit the stage of, okay, now we're having serious like conversations and like butting heads. And it's not as like exciting in the sense of like happy emotions. Now you're going into, oh, this is real. Right? So this was like a phase where I was like, just tell me what you want, you know? Like, then I can do it. And like we're just butting heads and like trying to understand each other. And
You were surrendering, yeah?
I'm gonna be honest, that my initial take wasn't that.
Okay.
I was writing with a friend at the time and I was still like, I'm coming into studio, I'm gonna write like a R&B bad girl song and like I'm not being soft for anyone because I was angry. And then he was
Just
like,
tell me what you want.
yeah, and I was like, And then he was just like, okay, well, now think about it in the sense of like you being vulnerable. And I was like, not an actual chance. And then I did. And then now we have this.
Yeah.
So it wasn't my initial plan for the song, but I like the way it turned out.
It sounds beautiful.
Thank
It's got
you.
like shades of guitar in the background there as well.
Yeah, that's Keanu
It's not your
Hawker,
dad, is
actually.
it?
No.
No, okay.
You see?
Who played that?
Keanu Hawker.
Keanu Hawker.
Yeah.
He's a good guitarist.
He
Yeah,
is.
good guitarist.
And he's a
I love
great
that.
vocalist as well.
He is. I've seen him at Open Wine.
Yes.
Some Sundays. Yeah.
He's traveling at the moment.
Okay, and we just know where Annika spends her Sunday doing.
For the music.
Yes, for
Open
the
Wine.
music,
Obviously.
Maxine. Thank you.
Maxine, you have to wear your headphones for this, okay?
Oh gosh.
I have to wear
Why am
your
I
headphones.
nervous?
Why?
I don't
be
trust
nervous.
Lunga. What you gonna do?
You don't trust me?
No.
Like, don't I have like a trustworthy face?
Don't look behind you.
We're gonna play a game.
No.
We're gonna play a game, okay? This game is called Dead or Nah.
Dead or
Dead, father or nah.
okay.
Like or nah. Father or nah. It's gonna make sense now.
Yeah, I'm like
okay?
Lunga, you're just saying words now.
Now, what you have to identify songs.
Oh.
This could like this could be there could be a rift in the family.
Oh
be a rift.
gosh.
There could be a rift. Okay.
Okay, I hear you.
Oh, yeah. Now, first song.
Father.
Father.
Yes. Wait. Yes, father.
Father.
She did a little dance before she
I see what
decided.
happens after that. And I'm like, yes.
Was that father?
That was father.
Okay, father.
Absolutely not father.
Absolutely not father.
But no,
Not dead. That
this man
one.
did not raise me.
Okay, that man didn't raise you at all.
No.
Nah?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that was before my time.
Are you sure? Like, are you sure that's not your dad?
Yes.
Let's play it again. You hear that guitar?
It's giving South Africa, but it's not. I don't think that's.
It's giving South Africa, but not your dad.
Am I
Okay.
wrong?
Okay.
That is Jonathan, but I was not raised by that man.
Okay, okay. That man didn't raise you. Okay, that man didn't raise you.
That's giving Richard. Father.
Is that father?
you? I think so.
Okay, okay.
Father.
She's getting quick with it now.
You were quick with that. You were quick with that one. You were quick with that one.
Father.
Fun.
Iconic.
Yeah, that's so funny. I know the song. Just give me 1 second. That is.
Is that father or nah?
Did this man raise me?
This
I
man
don't
raise you?
know.
Did this man raise you?
My problem is that I've heard him play this live.
But is it him playing now? That's the
No.
question. No?
No. You have to tell me how many I got wrong and right. Yes, it is.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
What is this father? Where's mother? Mother's not even in the picture here. How you guys doing?
Hi, Rich.
Hello, my darling girl. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, man, it's awesome. It's just to hear your voice on the radio and speaking to Lunga and Lunga, catching you off
fancy
guard with the
seeing
music,
you.
with the jazz especially.
Yes.
She didn't know the last one, Richard.
Was that
Yeah.
you?
Come on, Maxine, I did record that song, but also
Okay.
George Benson was the original. You know?
Yes. You see.
Yeah, that sounded like George Benson's version. I don't even know it. Yeah.
Come on,
So
Maxine.
whose version was that?
It's George Benson.
I told you.
That's not what you said,
I
Maxine.
said both. So
You told her well. She said,
You're a bit of a tricky cookie. What can I say?
Richard, how are you doing?
I'm good, Lunga. What a lovely surprise. I mean, I got caught off guard, and, I got summoned by the husband. He said, you better keep yourself ready for your daughter. There's some interview coming on, and I thought, wow. And, it was supposed to be a bit of a surprise, but wow, it's awesome, man. Awesomeness.
so cool. You guys are sneaky.
Talk about your daughter, and because you raised her, when did you see that musically that she was going to be so good?
The funny thing is, my friend, let me get you into a secret here. I had no clue. The child was actually watching me while I was performing, and coming in with rehearsals with bands and musicians coming and playing.
Yeah.
I didn't teach Maxine anything, not even singing wise. She was just looking as to how the father was doing it.
Yeah.
And one day, her mom just called me upstairs. We had a double story, and she was upstairs, and she said, "Come listen to your daughter sing." I got such a fright that I said, "Who taught you like that?"
I didn't
She said,
say
"No,
you.
she was listening at the time. She got serious supersonic ears on her to copy, and at times she was into Christina Aguilera and Mariah Carey. You could hear a little bit of influence of those girls in her voice, and I thought, wow, at least I've done something right in this world.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Cute.
That's beautiful. You guys recently did a show at the Baxter, right?
Yes,
Yeah, there was a
in
time
December.
you weren't there. I was looking for you, Lunga.
I was there in the nosebleed seats at the back. Yeah,
We
I was
couldn't see
watching.
you.
I'm
You couldn't
always
see us.
watching, Richard. I'm always watching. I'm always watching.
Good to hear from you, man. What can I say?
Yeah. Now, Maxine is here to debut her brand new song. It's called Elixir.
Yeah.
Elixir is a magical potion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me first talk to Maxine. Why did you choose that title for that particular song, Elixir?
To be honest, I was in studio with Daniel, and we were like, what on earth do we write about today?
Yeah.
And I had a pre-chorus that I had written, and it was actually like quite light and like lovey-dovey, which
Yeah.
is rare. But I was like, listen, you need to tap into everything now because we need songs, right? And then I played him the pre-chorus, and he was like, amazing, I can vibe with this. And then we sat in studio for a bit, and we were like, now what? And then I literally Googled words.
Yeah.
Sometimes this happens. And I found the word elixir. And I was like, I've never heard that word before.
Okay.
And then I was reading up about it, and it's a love potion, but it's also medicine. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we're safe. And I then used that as a concept for the song and built around the
writing
word.
song.
Yeah. Because as you can hear, like the word isn't, oh, you haven't heard the song yet. The word isn't
No,
actually.
I have heard the song.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lordkeyyz.
Yes, he produced it.
He produced the song. So
Yeah.
when does Richard come in to play?
So then I go to Daniel, and I'm like, I feel like we need a live instrument on
Yeah.
the song because I love a guitar or piano.
Yeah.
I love live music. So I was like, the song needs that. I also feel like it's so easy to electronically do things, but nothing compares to a real guitar. And then I went to Richard, and I was like, it was so funny because he goes, Maxine?
You call your dad Richard?
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes I call him Rich.
Yeah, that's what
I know.
I
It's
tell.
when I'm like, Daddy, then he knows I need something.
Yeah.
But then he was like, okay, cool. I played him the song, and then he laid down the guitar, but he first started out, and I was like,
No, he doesn't need that.
Yeah.
he couldn't help
Know
it
what to
though.
play,
Like,
Lunga.
and then I was like, I literally sang the melody of the solo.
Yeah.
Like he started like with 2 lines, and I was like, okay. And he was like, just sing it for me. So then I sang the melody for the solo basically, and then he just did it on the guitar.
All right, Richard, are you happy with the results of what you played?
I realize now it's a younger generation I'm dealing with. So, stylistically, she's into the R&B sound of things,
Yeah.
And I'm still sort of, I won't say stuck in the jazz, but I mean, that's my forte, you know. So, and when she brought the song to me, I thought, oh, wow, this one sounds like I can chop it up and just play my heart out of it. No, Dad, Richard, no, not like quite like that.
Yeah.
We don't want it. And then I got told in my own studio what to do. How'd you like that?
She bosses you around, Mr. Ceasar. I don't like that at all.
I know.
Yeah, she's about the only one that can do it, and her mom, and then the rest, I don't know. They're going to try. They're going to take a chance, if you know what I mean.
I see.
Yeah.
Listen, Mr. Ceasar, thank you for talking to us this afternoon. We're about to play the song for the first time right here on Hot FM.
Fantastic. Thank you, Lunga. Love you, Maxine. Enjoy.
Oh, for shame. Oh, for shame.
Leave me alone with these people.
I also want my dad to say he loves me.
Everybody takes your fathers.
Cheers, Richard. Listen, for the first time, you have to introduce the song, Maxine.
Yay. Oh, this is not my favorite thing. Ew.
This is your favorite thing?
He's singing, but here we are.
Yeah.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Elixir by Maxine. Hey, you.
There you go. Sultry voice and all. Maxine Ceasar, Elixir, for the first time on Hot. Okay, I think we got another one. We got another one. Maxine. There you go. The song is a banger, Lunga. That guitar was definitely needed. That comes from Ashley Kluter. And then somebody says, wow, a young Janet Jackson.
Yes.
A young Janet Jackson
song, which is so interesting.
Oh yeah. Well, it's interesting that you don't sound the same all the time. That is a great quality, of a great musician.
I guess.
You don't sound the same all the time because, from other musicians, you know what to expect all the time.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. Let's go. Yeah. Cool. What's Gavin saying? Gavin. Anytime now, Gavin. Anytime now.
Lunga, this is a proper song. She sounds like she almost sounds like the Marisa. A beautiful one. That's a beautiful song.
Beautiful song, beautiful. Just a lot of love coming in. Mel says, I freaking love this song, Lunga, my girlie. You're so talented. It's got that lekker vibe. Kudos to your dad. Amazing that comes from Mel. A whole lot of people coming in on the WhatsApp line, just giving it the love. So, very, very good stuff, Maxine. The brand new song is called Elixir. You're going to be hearing more of it right here on Hot FM. It's been good to sit down with you for the very first time and continue giving us more bangers, as the kids would say, because you have loads and loads of talent. Okay,
thank you so much. It was so cool to be here.
There you go. First time on Hearts, and there we go. There's going to be more times, trust me. That's Maxine Ceasar, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Thank you so much.
This is The Move with Lunga Singama on Heart FM.